Greenberg, the GM of Games Marketing at Microsoft, is joining us right off the stage. Greenie, you are decked out in full Xbox here, right?
I'm on brand. That's part of my job.
Yes. Well, Greenie, we've known each other a long time. This was a big briefing for you guys right behind at the Microsoft Theater finally. It felt like home for you.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about how it went?
I mean, I could not be more excited. This, for us, was the biggest E3 we've ever had.
Yeah.
We had 50 games on our stage. We world premiered 18 games. We had tons of titles with exclusivity, and we showed 14 new titles coming to Game Pass. So, that was really incredible. We know gamers want to see the games, so we try to let the games shine. I think that was what we focused on. But be able to open with Gears and almost right near that close, open with Halo and have Gears right near that close, and then this giant megaton in the middle with the announcement of our intent to acquire 5 new studios.
I know.
Is big news for gamers, I think.
Yeah, that was a lot of big acquisitions. Ninja Theory that won a bunch of awards at the Game Awards. Hellblade, an amazing game that you can play on Xbox, PlayStation, other platforms. It's a great game. So do you guys know what those studios are going to do moving forward? I know Phil talked a little bit about Playground doing a new kind of open world thing. So they have another project they're doing. Daryl's studio, Daryl Gallagher, a great guy who was at Crystal Dynamics and Activision. He's got a new studio here in LA he's going to build. Do you guys know what game they're going to build yet?
It's all kind of different depending on the team. So Daryl's a great example. They're starting a studio in Santa Monica. We've announced a few of some of the core anchor talent that's going to be there. They're hiring.
And what kind of game? Are they going to make an action game?
They're going to make something new. And
new IP.
They're going to make something new. We haven't said what it is yet. But they have a whole new studio called The Initiative in Santa Monica. As people know, Daryl from Activision, from Crystal Dynamics of Tomb Raider, a great pedigree, and huge honor to have him creating games as part of the studios team. Playground, we just saw Forza Horizon 4. That is going to be our big blockbuster title that we focused for this holiday. But we've also said they're working on something else new, kind of leveraging their open world expertise.
Rumors of that being Fable?
There's a lot of rumors, and when we're ready to talk in specifics, we'll get into it, but that team will have 2 dedicated teams working on both the Horizon franchise and on something new. And I think what you're seeing is this expansion in our investment in content. So with our Eternal Studios, you see Halo, with what's happening with Infinite, something really bigger and bolder than what they've done before. Gears, announcing 3 titles across 3 genres and 3 platforms. Rare, continuing CFDs, but also we've got Battletoads coming. So that plus doubling our capacity of internal studios teams with the addition of 5 new partners. It's just a massive, massive investment in content.
No, I will say it's great to see Xbox doubling down, I feel like, on games and first-party games. You mentioned this holiday, Forza Horizon 4 being sort of the big bet for the holidays. You guys have done a Forza game every year. Is that really all we'll see from first-party for the rest of the year is Forza?
Well, when we looked at the content lineup, we already knew that this is probably one of the biggest holidays ever for games. I mean, Red Dead, COD Black Ops 4, we know Battlefield's coming, Assassin. So all the big blockbusters are there. I was excited to have, Todd Howard on our stage talking about Fallout 76. And for us, we already are in a great position because having the most powerful console means no matter which game you want to play, or all of the games, they're going to look and play best on the world's most powerful console. So that's really where we're focusing. We have a lot of great partnerships with those partners there. And then, of course, the highest rated and best-selling racing game of this franchise is Forza Horizon, and we'll be bringing that to beautiful Britain with 4 its new seasons. It's going to totally change gameplay.
Yeah, we get great gameplay here we're looking at. So let's talk about some of the new games you announced. You obviously do games marketing, so we should talk about some of the games. Halo Infinite. So I think a lot of people, I was over at the Xbox Fan Fest line meeting some of the guys this morning, they were all like, we want Halo 6, we want Halo 6. So this is not Halo 6, right? This is a different game?
This team has been really thoughtful. This is an entirely new chapter in the Halo saga. And I think you're getting, what we did was an in-engine demonstration. This Slip Space engine is new. The 343 team has built this purposely to take Halo in a whole new direction. It's a story that centers on Master Chief. I think you saw visually some of the capabilities of the engine. And we're excited to share more, but for now, there's a new Halo coming. It's Halo Infinite, and it features really a focus on Master Chief, which I think will be received well by the fans.
So that trilogy, Halo 6, will we get that game?
This is the next Halo game. So think of this as moving from the numbering to let's do something completely different.
And so is it more, I would imagine, given the name Infinite, it's more sort of game as a service as an ongoing experience that will sort of evolve?
It's a bigger, bolder vision. So I would think about it that way, but the specifics of the game we're not quite ready to talk about yet. Today was really about announcing the game. It's not called you know, it's
Halo
not a
6.
number exactly.
Yeah.
So we love the Infinite name, and the team has really bold ambitions around what this will become. And it's great to see the internal studios team under Matt Booty's direction, giving them the investment to be able to go do that.
And I saw Chris Lee, he posted online saying you're going to bring players in early to this. It feels like it's going to be something that the community is going to help sort of build versus, you know, waiting for the release of the game on this date and buying it for $60.
Absolutely. You know, the world has changed, as we know. I mean, we look at Fallout, we look at Sea of Thieves, we look at, you know, gamers want to be able to have access to stuff earlier. It's becoming more of a service-based industry and digital-first business. And so because of that, we're definitely thinking about Halo that way. I'll let Chris and the team at 343 give more of the specifics of when and how, but absolutely, I know they're eager to get players' feedback in advance.
This is not years and years off. It's like in the next couple of years, hopefully we'll get something to play.
At this point, we're not giving an exact time, but the team has been hard at work on the project, and it's big, and it's coming, and you should be excited if you're a Halo fan.
Oh, absolutely. That's great to hear. You know, you said your two biggest franchises, Halo and Gears, you guys talking about it. Let's talk about Gears. You said 3 titles. Gears 5, Rod debuted that. Looks like a female sort of character.
Kate is the lead, you know, which is really exciting to have. Another great story where there is a female hero lead that that you can play. As people know, you know, Kate, for people that played through the last Gears, is integral into the story. So we're excited to let her tell her story. This is a much bigger, bolder world, a really different color palette, a lot more open world kind of aspects to the game, and the team has taken some more time to, again, expand and think bigger. And so I think we're really, really excited about Kate's journey and her story, which is really, you know, really kind of fits in with the history of the franchise. But then in addition to that, we've got 3 Gears games, 3 genres, uniquely designed first for 3 different platforms. And
did you, I don't know if I missed it, did you guys say anything about when this is coming out, Gears 5?
We have not at this point. Yeah.
Not this year, obviously, though, right?
It is not this year.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. Well, you said it's great to see those 2 franchises, investment in new studios, a lot of great third-party partnerships. Cyberpunk, amazing.
We saved Cyberpunk for the end. It was a kind of a fun
little hack
thing that we did with CD Projekt Red. They've been great partners. We worked with them in the past, and you know, this is probably one of the biggest games of the show, multi-platform games.
Right, so it'll come to other platforms. It just was on the Xbox stage.
Correct. We are partnering with them on this title. So we have a marketing partnership with them, and then of course to be able to world premiere this game, their next big project to close our show, was a huge honor that they essentially chose us to do that. And so it's great. It's part of, I think, some of the benefits of having a big briefing and really being the platform where third parties feel like their games look and play best.
Absolutely. Well, Aaron, it's great to have you guys here at E3 representing full Xboxed out here with your looking good.
Exactly, head to toe.
Hey, you got the kicks, you got the butt, you got the PUBG, the frying pan.
Yes,
and we should talk about Gamers Outreach a little bit too.
Sure.
Because I know Phil mentioned that in the briefing. I know that's something important to you. So tell us about the partnership with Gamers Outreach.
Yeah, so Gamers Outreach, people don't know, they bring these go-karts to children's hospitals all over the country, and we'll be expanding around the world. And we, as part of our tickets that we sold to FanFest, 100% of those proceeds are going to bring more carts to more children's hospitals. It's a great cause. It was started by a community member that was a kid named Zach Weigel, who started doing video game tournaments in high school, Halo video game tournaments in high school, and now full-time is running this major charity. And it's just an incredible program. We're actually going to the UCLA Children's Hospital later this week. And we're also helping raise money for other children's hospitals around the country. So definitely check it out if you're interested in a great cause to support.
Awesome. All right. Well, make sure to follow Aaron on Twitter for all his updates on all things Xbox. Aaron Greenberg, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.